Very well. Mr. Vick, sir, congratulations.
Thank you.
Excellent job. Obviously, you needed to bounce back, in a pretty big way from what happened to you last summer. Can you talk about doing that in your home state? I mean, how good that kind of felt when you got in there?
It's great. It's so great. I'm like a little kid right now. I'm so happy. This is my state. I love to fight here. I wish I could fight in Texas more often. And the outcome is what I envisioned. I'm a big believer in the law of attraction, and I study this stuff like religiously. And I visualized this, and I pictured it literally to the exact finish, the Darce choke. And I knew, I just knew it was going to happen. I really believe in my process, and I believe in everything. I knew it was going to happen for me.
So that was your game plan going in. You didn't talk to us necessarily about what your game plan was going to be the other day, but you saw it going down exactly like that.
100%.
Get to the ground and choke him.
Yeah, I knew that. I knew that it was going to present itself because I knew that he was going to try to wrestle me. I knew he was going to try to wrestle me. I knew a lot of these guys. I don't know why they think I can't wrestle. I've been taken down a few times in the UFC, but no one's ever held me down. Like, the longest I've been held down, I think, was a couple fights ago for like maybe a couple minutes, and the dude literally did nothing on top. So a couple guys have gotten me down, but no one's been able to get me down, keep me down, and then I'm always a threat with my submission game, my neck attacks, and me and my coaches have drilled those moves thousands and thousands of reps, and I knew that was the one that I would catch them in.
Do you think guys feel like because you're usually so much taller than a lot, you had a pretty good height advantage today, that he might have felt like, it's going to be a little bit easier to get you off your feet?
Yeah, that and the fact that I've never wrestled, and realistically, he should be able to take me down. He's a 3-time NAL American. Why shouldn't he take me down? But I work hard, and I caught up, and I have great coaching staff, and I believe in myself, and my coaches believe in me. I believe in them, and I've progressed, and I'm not just someone you can just come take down, and then you got to protect your neck when you do go for takedowns with me anyway.
The first couple times in the second round that you had that choke on, it looked to be pretty tight. Did you feel like, especially on the second one, that if you couldn't get it right then, that it was just that you had kind of crossed over that threshold and you'd be able to easily get it in the third if it came up again?
I just couldn't believe he got out of it, to be honest with you. He did the right defense. He tried to flatten out his chest and flatten himself out. But honestly, it sounds weird, but I think I had it too deep. Sometimes I have problems with my arms are so long that when I fight guys my weight class, I have a problem adjusting it, and I guess I need to drill that a little more. But I felt like maybe I shot the arm a little too deep because as I was looking and I was squeezing, I could see how high my arm. My forearm was up, and I felt like I needed to pull it down a little bit, and I just didn't adjust it in time. And then the second time when I got it, I knew it was on. I heard him gurgling and making these weird noises, and I knew I wouldn't let go of it. He was done.
You talked right at the start about you wish you could fight in Texas all the time, and obviously that you asked in a pretty big way for that card coming up in May. Is there anybody that you would want to fight on that card, or you just want to get on it, period, and make sure you're fighting in Dallas?
I want to make sure I'm getting on it, period. I would like to fight someone in the top 15. I want to be I want to move up. My goal is to be a world champion. I got my chance last time and I blew it, and I'm going to redeem myself. I know that I'm one of the best fighters in the world, that I know I can contend with these guys, and I would love to fight someone in the top 10, top 15. I would love to fight one of the guys I've lost to, Benil again or Michael Chiesa. I know that's probably not going to happen, but above all, I want to be on the card, though, for sure. I want to be on the card. I want to fight on that card 100%.
Thanks, man.
And I want on the main card. I don't want on the prelims. I want on the pay-per-view. What's up, Mike? How you doing, bro?